DJs BrewTube beer review! Sometimes I don't want to drink that many beers in one day, but I want to drink something epic. So where am I going to go to find said epic beer to pour down my neck? Well, I'm going to go to Epic Brewing Company. Imagine that. Out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and Denver, Colorado, US of A. Yay, yay. And what epic beer am I going to have from Epic Brewing today? I'm going to have their barrel-aged Imperial Pumpkin Porter 2017 edition, release #1. This is a pumpkin beer. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 10.3% ABV and between 30 and 60 IBUs, maybe a little more for the style. Now, they don't mention much about the ingredients that are in this beer. However, that's right, they do talk about the crap ton of adjuncts they put in this beer. They're using cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and Madagascar vanilla, included with the pumpkin they put in there. Yes, that's right, not all pumpkin beers actually have pumpkin in them. They're just pumpkin spices in an ale. Anyhow, so they have aged this beer, they don't say how long, in bourbon barrels, select whiskey casks, that is. So, you know what? I've been hankering for something barrel-aged all day long. I want something big flavor, and I'm hoping that this beer is going to deliver. So now, you know what time it is. It's time to pop the top on this bad boy, get in my lovely goblet here, and tell you what's up with the barrel-aged Imperial Pumpkin Porter from Epic Brewing. Boom, big hiss off the top, tons of cannon smoke. And here it goes. Damn, I can smell the bourbon and spices from here. Yum. Now, this beer, they have an Imperial Pumpkin Porter, which actually started life out as a collab beer between Epic Brewing Company and DC Brow out of Washington, D.C. So that's kind of like a local beer, right? And this is, I think, a variant of that beer, but a bigger variant. That one clocks in, I think, at like 8%. Anywho, let's talk about the appearance. It's a lovely garnet color. I'm sure it looks nearly black or super dark brown to you on camera, but trust me, it's garnet color in the goblet here. We've got a solid one-finger head of super tightly packed khaki-colored bubbles. When I swirl it, yeah, I think we're gonna get some nice glass lacing out of this, and we're getting tons of alcohol just clawing to the inside of that glass. But take a look at that beer. That is a freaking gorgeous drop in the glass. But you know what? With all those adjuncts and bourbon barrels, it's got to smell awesome. So let's dive in for the aroma. Man, right up in the front, you're greeted with bourbon. Then there's pumpkin pie and that spices and that gourdy, buttery aroma comes up. Tons of vanilla, toffee, caramel. Man, this smells freaking delicious. Some barrel char in there, some chocolatey notes. Man, the spices are dialed in right. This smells like if you put your nose right up to pumpkin pie filling, because it smells like that pumpkin pie filling, fresh, actually maybe like when the pie's baking, and it's got a lot of graham cracker notes in there, so I'm suspecting maybe they're using some Munich malt in here, because that'll throw that. Man, but the bourbon is starting to come up now as the head is receding. Not a hint of alcohol, but it smells like pumpkin pie deliciousness with bourbon and vanilla splashed on it. Yum. I'm diving in. I can't wait any longer. Cheers! Damn, yeah. Wow. As I suspected, awesome or epic glass lacing. Wow. That is a tasty freaking pumpkin beer, man. Right up in front. The first thing you're actually greeted with is vanilla, which I was surprised at because it's nice in the aroma, but it's bigger in the flavor. Actually, this is a pretty fresh bottle. But anyways, man, big vanilla flavor. After that comes in the bourbon. The spices are really in parallel and balance with the bourbon and the vanilla flavors in there. You're getting the cinnamon and nutmeg and everything. The cinnamon's actually kind of dominant. And after that, that spicy allspice is actually like at the sides of my tongue. There's a little bit of earthy hop in here. That graham crackery note that was in the aroma is definitely coming through in the taste. Not a hint of the 10.3% ABV. The bourbon is really dialed in. It's not too big, it's not too light, it's right in there with those other flavors. Really nice balance. There's some coffee notes in there coming from the porter base. It's not a super dark porter, but man, this is a tasty, well-made beer. The pumpkin spices aren't too big. You got that gordiness from the pumpkin itself, that gourdy, buttery thing that goes on when you drink a pumpkin beer that actually has pumpkin in it. But man, the spices and the barrel and the caramel notes and the bourbon, man, this this is just a banging pumpkin beer, man. I've drank a lot of pumpkin beers and a lot of fall seasonals. You can check out my list, my playlist of fall seasonals. It's huge, and this is, I'm going to say, now this is one of the best pumpkin beers, especially barrel aged, that I've had. Damn. So, man, you got to grade this bad boy. Let me take one more taste. I want to give it a fair grade. Man. All right, Beer Advocate is giving this 4.32 out of 5 points. So that's definitely into their high A range, 4.32. Untapped is giving this 4.05 caps, which is definitely into their A, you know, and A plus on their scale, so it's a high A, is usually about 4.5, where you get an A plus. Man, let me take one more taste of this. I really can't find any holes in this beer. Super smooth, easy to drink. The barrel aging's there. It's got as advertised flavors. I'm going 99. It's nearly a A plus pumpkin beer. I've never given a pumpkin beer this high of a grade. This is a well-made, super well-crafted beer. If you see this, pick it up. It wasn't super cheap, but it's worth it. This is a quality brew. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this bottle. I'm glad it's in a bomber. Generally, these bigger beers these days, 10% and up, I like to have in a 12 ounce or 16 ounce. But you know what? I'm going to like every single drop of this in 22 ounces going into my belly. So, have you had barrel-aged Imperial Pumpkin Porter from Epic Brewing Company? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like it when you think globally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And it's really pretty freaking cool when you rate, comment, subscribe, and if you can get around to it and kind of say, you know, do me, DJ, a little bit of favor and consider smashing the like button, because that, along with only one bomber, that's all I'm going to need to kick back and chill tonight of Epic Brewing Company's Barrel-Aged Imperial Pumpkin Porter. That's definitely going to put my big-ass freaking happy face on. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of Epic Brewing Company Barrel-Aged Imperial Pumpkin Porter. That's a freaking mouthful, drinking love for you, and you know what's coming. You're ready for it by now. Hell yes, I'm going to give it to you. A big peace out!